Hello everyone, I'm going to present my poster paper entitled Towards the Semantic Formalization of Science, written by me, Said Fathallah, Surin Auer, and Christoph Lange. Actually, the past decades have witnessed a huge growth in scholarly information published on the web, but mostly in unstructured or semi-structured formats, which hampers the scientific literature exploration and scientometrics studies. So in this paper we introduce the Science Knowledge Graph Ontologies, SKGO, which is a set of ontologies that capture the knowledge of scientific information presented in publications by interlinking domain-specific information in a highly structured format. So the result is a knowledge graph representing the scientific knowledge in various fields of modern science, including computer science, chemistry, physics, and pharmaceutics. So our goal is enabling access to this data in a machine-readable, transparent, and comparable manner. Therefore, we support the digital transformation of scholarly communication from documents to knowledge-oriented representation. In the development phase of the ontologies in SKGO, we followed the systematic approach for building ontologies. This is a methodology called SAPIO. SAPIO comprises 5 phases: ontology purpose identification and requirements elicitation, ontology capture and formalization, ontology design, ontology implementation, and finally ontology testing. The ontologies are licensed under Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International, and we followed fair guidelines to improve the findability, accessibility, interoperability, and reusability of the data. In addition, several design patterns has been used, for example, OWL patterns for inverse and composition of relations. SKGO ontology set consists of 5 domain ontologies. The first is SemSur ontology, which describes individual research problems, approaches, implementations, and evaluations in computer science publications. The second ontology is ChemSci, which describes entities involved in electrochemistry research, mainly the experiments. The third one is Physics SCI, which describes the scientific data based on the physics research domain for both experimental and theoretical studies. Pharmaceutical science ontology, which describes a broad range of scientific concepts related to drug development, including clinical study, drug experiment materials, drug effects, and diseases. And the last one is Modern Science Ontology, which describes branches and sub-branches of modern science and several related concepts such as scientific discovery, phenomena, scientists, scientific instruments. The following design considerations have been taken into account in the development of SKGO. Regarding publication, the SKGO ontologies are published with a differentiable URIs, including a human-readable HTML content. Regarding the availability of the ontologies, all SKGO ontologies have been published under a persistent URI, which is w3id.org/skgo/ontology name. And the source of these ontologies is available from a GitHub repository. Regarding documentation, the documentations of each ontology have been generated using Vidoco tool. Regarding the sustainability of the ontologies, the SKGO ontologies are planned to be integrated into the Open Research Knowledge Graph.org. In addition, the issue tracker on GitHub helps to get feedback, suggestions for improvement, for example, reusing related ontologies that might appear in the future, and also to report any programs.
Regarding validation, we used Protege built-in reasoners for validating the semantics of the ontologies and W3 RDF validator for validating the syntax. Thank you.